Hello, welcome to another video. Tonight we're going to be talking about the beauty of the red pill. The beauty of the red pill. So, a question some people may ask themselves is, why is red pill lifestyle the only way to live for a man? Well, the answer to that question is because only by the red pill lifestyle does a man truly have life. See, all the guys still live in blue pill in the matrix. They don't have life, they don't have freedom, but they think they do. They don't have life, they just have a miserable existence. They have a ring in their nose, and their master, their boss, pulls them, yanks them, tells them how to jump, not how to jump, but how high to jump and when to jump. And these beta males jump. They jump. So why is it the only way to live? It's because with the red pill, when you come to the point where you don't care how ugly the truth is, just give me the truth. That's the only thing that helps. So give me the truth. And when you come to that point, you get to the level where you don't, this stuff, it isn't as shocking anymore because it's an everyday thing. I mean, literally every day I hear about women cheating on their husbands, their boyfriends, just cheating. It doesn't surprise me. Because they're encouraged to do that, and there's no punishment to. So the next thing, what happens when a red pill, let's say you try to red pill one of your friends at work, for example, and he's totally blue pill, he's pussy, or let me use a word so I don't get pulled down. He's whipped by the P sleeve, and he ain't even getting the P sleeve. But he's whipped by it. Them types. So you try to red pill him, and you can tell he's not into it at all. He thinks you're out of your mind. And also, he tries to shame you back into a box that his woman put him in. His master put him in. So there's all day she nags him, see? So even when he leaves the house, in his head mentally, all he hears is her nagging, her shaming language, shaming you, shaming. And he repeats that same shaming language to you or me, should I attempt to red pill him or should you attempt to. They don't want to leave the plantation. And there's no miserable thing than a slave not knowing he's a slave. A slave thinking they're free. That's one of the most pathetic things that there are. So let's talk about why it's pointless to talk red pill to most women. Okay, most women, they like this female can do no wrong, the infallibility doctrine. I know that was BS, when the Pope supposedly, when he comes under divine inspiration, he's infallible. Well, women think they have this mode on all the time. So they never take responsibility. So if you attempt to red pill a woman, or let's say I've done it before, a group full of women, I bring it on, bitches. So I take it on, bring up facts, statistic, they try to shame you. Well, that's not what facts say. Let's say, bring up the facts. And eventually they just be quiet and they don't say nothing, hoping that them not giving you feedback or affirmation to what you're saying, that it caused you to back off. But no, that's when they're not interrupting you now. So they know where you stand. They're like, oh no, he sees. So they back down, and they actually will respect you for this, but they won't admit it. But you'll walk away, and when you leave that room, them bitches will be like, man, you don't come across too many guys with balls like him. So they'll take note of you. So it's the old catch-22 effect. You ain't trying to impress them. You're just out free and living your life. And by that, they're impressed. All right, so let's talk about the fundamentals of MGTOW. Because, there's different levels. Depending upon who you ask, there's different numbers, different levels. Basics, the ones who date, the one who are completely monk mode, supposedly MGTOW who are married. Well, let's just agree on these three fundamentals. Coach Greg Adams, shout out to the coach gang. He brings them up all the time. The first one is no LTRs, no long-term relationships. You as a man, if you enter a long-term relationship in this year, 2020, you are out of your mind. You're just asking for it. The second thing, the second fundamental, the MGTOW, is no cohabitation. The last video I put out. Don't be living with no woman. It's a lawsuit waiting to happen. And the sex doesn't go up, it goes down. And the third and final fundamental of MGTOW is no marriage. Marriage is, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. But getting married was bigger than every mistake I ever made in my life combined. And then multiplied. There ain't no way I would ever get married again. And for the men out there who've never been married, well, just keep in mind the first 3 to 6 months are the best part of a relationship with a woman, should you choose to get into one. After that, then it goes stale. Well, when you put a wedding ring on her finger, then it really goes stale, and now she's looking for an excuse to bail on you. Because that way, even if she cheats on you, because now, because of no-fault divorce marriages, women have skyrocketed. Now they file 80% of the divorces. So the beauty of the red pill is, like take me for example, every now and then this red pill stuff, you know, you gotta take a break from it because it kind of gets depressing at times. So what I do when I feel that way is, Mr. Forma on YouTube, he has a great series called In Case You Miss Being in a Relationship. What part he's on, I'm not sure. I think it's up to part 6. But I always go to the mall and I see, you know, the miserable men at the mall. I see the In Case You Miss Being in a Relationships with my own 2 eyes at the mall. Where you got all the husbands who are holding their wife's purses and bags, you know, circled around the chairs in the middle, and then the wives are in the jewelry store and the clothing store and the shoe store spending that guy's money because she's got his credit card. That's just how it works. That's what you're missing should you get into a long-term relationship. Keep it short, fellas, short and sweet. Till these women reform and become women again, you do not commit. Don't commit it to them, because how it works is like this. If a female today, if she actually has a boyfriend or a husband, and you ask for their phone number, they'll give it to you without even question or asking. Oh, here you go. Here, give me your phone. I'll put my number in there. But if they don't have an actual boyfriend, or excuse me, if they, I'm right. But if they don't have an actual boyfriend, and you ask for the number, then they'll lie to you and say that they do. You can't ever trust what they say. You have to trust what women do. Always trust what women do. And then so, again, the beauty of the red pill, closing this video, is that with the beauty of the red pill, it's all about self-improvement. Improving yourself and getting acceptance, not on anybody's approval, but yourself. You know, hanging out with your badass self. That's what it's all about. Self-improvement. Because if you can't live alone, you know, how are you supposed to live with somebody else? And I would never recommend living with a woman. I mean, and guys, if you're living with a woman, I mean, I would set a goal this year to somehow get out of that cohabitation situation before your ass ends up in jail. And don't think it won't happen. Because I didn't think it would happen. I knew a little bit. I used to watch MGTOW 101 on YouTube, you know, Miggy, before his channel got killed. Before I ever got married. So I had a decent amount of, you know, okay, I see the parallels. I seen what my brother went through when he had a baby with an absolute bitch. So, but then I was stupid and said, oh, but that won't happen to me. That's why in a lot of videos, if you find yourself thinking that way, oh, that won't happen to me, that's you mind letting you know it already is happening to you, and it's a form of coping, self-deceiving, that to soothe yourself. Like a lot of people, I notice women are terrible at it, they'll lie to themselves to make themselves feel better. So the beauty of the red pill is you're looking on the outside of the globe and you see all these I don't know what you call them, automatons, going through the same motions every day. Every day their life's miserable, so they get used to a miserable life. So the beauty of the red pill is you can do your own thing. Nobody can tell you what to do, or spend your money, or take it from you. So that concludes this video on the beauty of the red pill. And also I would like to give a shout out to the Doom franchise. Doom Eternal's coming out this month, March 20th. It was delayed, but I'm excited. Thank God it's out. And go Doom.